What's going on, everyone? It's official word here. Just bringing back another Fireball Rocket Balloons in Legend League video. As you can see, I have a new home base. I just built this one real quickly. It's actually the range of the Fireball if you hit certain buildings. I found this online and decided to build it just to kind of visualize it and practice with it a bit. The walls do get hit by the Fireball. But yeah, what's interesting to note is if you hit a 3x3 building versus hitting a 2x2 building, they actually have different tiles that they hit. So something like this, where this hits a lot more wide than this one does. It doesn't continue hitting all the way out there. Yeah, so it's just something to learn. I'm hoping to kind of be more in tune with this so I can know when my fireballs are going to hit certain buildings or not. So that's my hope with that. But I'm going to take you through some replays first because I thought that worked really well yesterday. Yeah, so I actually was going to do 4 attacks, but I accidentally did 5. I got some pretty crazy ones coming, but I'll take you to the first attack of the day. I do these kind of right when I wake up. But yeah, so this is a very early season base. It's not symmetrical by any means. It's just, nothing like that's really a normal base. Yeah, but looking at this one, the clan castle's here, so I could fireball this multi-gear tower and get these 4 defenses. I might have hit the expo, I'm not really sure, but if I walk in through here, I'd have to fight both heroes, single, multi, ricochet cannon, and so I wouldn't even get the ricochet cannon since it'd already be down by the fireball. So I think I came in from this side and then was hoping to fireball the ricochet or the multi-gear tower. But yeah, with multi-expos here, there's not much flame flinger value with the fire spitter facing down there. So I decided actually if I hit a flame flinger here, the flames should kill the mortar, and then I won't have to worry about it, and it can continue to get these 3 buildings, and that's plenty for me because I knew I was starting my warden charge on this side. So I start my warden charge, freeze the single once, invis once. I didn't want to risk my warden. He's coming in here, got the headhunter timely. Jelly pops. So right here, the jelly pops. Actually, the mortar did take damage to my flame flinger. As you can see, it's pretty low. It'll get the single. Don't think it'll get the ricochet cannon, but that's not terrible value anyway. But yeah, so the jelly pops here. I was hoping to get this Tesla down, but at this point, I realized obviously hitting a fireball deep into this base is a little too far. That's not going to happen. So I actually changed plans to just hitting the scatter because it'll get me the fire spitter, clan castle, poison tower. It's not too much, but like those 3 buildings are pretty good value, I can't lie, especially in normal mode where your warden can actually take out more buildings without spells invested. He does have to go into this fire spitter, which is a little unideal, but so I'm just gonna invis these wizard towers and this Tesla since my jelly's about to die and not take it down. I was thinking for a bit what to do. Okay, what's interesting is usually I have 3 invis, but I was doing I forgot I didn't check this one. This is my first attack of the day and I didn't check. I had 5 invis actually. So since I did, usually I would have just went for that scatter shot, but since I had 5 invis, I just went for this fire spitter since it actually clears out both of these buildings on the backside as well. So yeah, I hit that fireball, clear out the entire core, and yeah, so I don't usually carry 5 invis. This made me think about it though, but it just happened that I didn't need a rage on this base early, so I can rage my warden, forget about him, and I've already started my Sui. They just need to clear that whole compartment. They do, and yeah, first attack of the day, and I'm fully swagging my royal champion since she comes in there just to the end to clean up. So yeah, good way to start the day. Definitely very happy with that. But I brought 5 invis, which is a little weird. Okay, we're gonna go into our second hit of the day. So this is a more typical base. It's symmetrical. It's got double rage guarding a bunch of defenses. This is a typical base you're gonna run across in Legends. So looking at this base, obviously these rage towers are prime targets because you get the clan castle and a couple defenses surrounding it and the rage tower itself. So that's always great value. I think actually what's better is if you come in from this top side further from the clan castle. I'm pretty sure that's better because the fireball will still hit it and you won't pull the troops as much because I believe I come in from this left corner because I always do this and I think about it afterwards. But yeah, I come in from this bottom side and it just means I didn't really want to send in too many rocket balloons onto this expo because I wasn't sure if they would pull the clan castle. So yeah, right here I kind of set up the funnel. I took out that bomb tower, don't know if you could see, so I don't have to waste an invis on it. I get here and yeah, just to hit this rage tower is going to take 1 invis on the multi and 1 here, and once again I'm only using 3, so pop the double invis. Yep, get all those buildings I was hoping for. Somehow I missed my quakes on that, but he got it anyway. Rage and invis, so now I see he's fine and I'm about to start siege barracks and heroes. So yeah, you just got to do that. I see my warden's about to fight behind a fire spitter. Just got an expo on him. Like, he'll be fine to, I don't have to rage him, don't have to invis him. So now I can start my heroes and look over here. But the other thing is, your heroes are only gonna be like walking until their abilities pop on their own. So you don't even need to look at them. Like, I could have placed them and then check back on my ward and just make sure he's fine. That's something I don't do too often because I like to send in these headhunters. Let's say like this, right? My king's walking outside. Maybe I would have popped the ability earlier to get the spiky ball to chain. So sometimes I pay attention to them. But yeah, like right here, I realized I didn't have any more rages. So I realized my warden was gonna go down, and that was fine with me, because I knew my king and queen with ability would open up all this and take them down on their own. And yeah, I had my royal champion cleaning up the back end. So yeah, I didn't have much worry that was going to go down. And yeah, you love to see that. So that's another triple. I'll take you through the third attack today. This one was hilarious. I don't think I've ever done this. Luckily, it was a perfect base for Fireball Rocketloons. I don't have any rocket balloons with me. You know how sometimes you go to attack here like this, and like this, right? Super wall breaker. It's not activated right now. Yeah, I thought I saw that on my Rocketloons just as I hit attack, and I was like, oh no. So yeah, never went into an attack without them. That's like, I think I did the math, and it's 17 times 8 space, which 20 would be 160, and then you subtract 24. So I think it was like 136 army camp space I don't bring out of 340 now. So 200 space I brought, almost half, because 170 would be half of 340. So I almost left half my army camp behind, and I still 3-star this one. Part of the reason, luckily this was a perfect base. Like, probably if I had rocket balloons, I would have sent a couple in here to trigger the invis, and allowed, like, put my warden over here to pull the clan castle troops away, and then flingered just to get both of these archer towers and that down. But I didn't have any rocket balloons to do that, so what I ended up doing was just starting my warden in this corner, because I knew I needed to fireball this compartment. So there goes my only balloon. There's my Coco loon, and that's all I got. So I was like, you know what? This is the best base I could have. I'm going to try my best here and grind, like sweat this attack. Jelly should expire right here on this sweeper. Hasn't expired yet. I'm fighting the clan castle, but I needed to invis because these multi-gear cannons wreck you. Got these troops coming over. So now I know, like, I'm in trouble. My warden doesn't have long to survive if I don't do anything. But yeah, luckily once I invis this, I probably I'm not sure. Either I just direct fireballed because I knew it hit this gear tower, because since he had just targeted it, that's where he was aiming clearly, and that would get most of this. I think it leaves the multi-archer tower. Yeah, but I was like, you know what, that's pretty good value, and I didn't really need to risk it because my warden was under heavy fire. Also, I only got, there's an invis in the core. Now I don't have, I like to send a log launcher through here if I don't use that flame flinger. Don't have it, but I like this pathing because my warden's going to hit this, trigger the invis, and then go outside. So he bounces outside. I know I need to rage him here, so I rage him, invis, and now I look away. I got my hero starting here. I know my warden should be fine. I'm watching him again, I guess, since I know my heroes are chilling. Freeze with the queen, but my warden, he didn't have much there, so he dies, and I'm like, you know what? My king's going to walk in here, and once he hits this builder hut, that is going to be a beautiful ability. He'll kind of crush all these buildings, and my royal champion can come in through this backside, and I might close in on this. So I do that. I rage them, let him get in there, pop the ability. They go in, pop down all these defenses. I got my royal champion working to relieve some of the damage from the expo. She just does exactly that. The queens are working. They actually did great here because they were able to heal themselves back up with that healer puppet. So, I still had the royal champion pretty much full health. I was like, this one, it's not crushed, but for no rocket balloons, that's a great attack. So yeah, I was really, really happy with that one. And yeah, we're ready to get into some live attacks here. So let's do that. Okay, popping on into the first one here. I like to fireball the clan castles, and this would get some nice value. The problem is quick fireballs are just a little interesting with the jelly, because he'll lunge forward after that. The good news is, all 4 heroes here. That'd be some phenomenal flinger value otherwise. The good news is the jelly doesn't, if I kill all these defenses, there's nothing here. So I'm actually going to go in right there. I'm going to invis to try and get my warden a little deeper without any problems. Yeah, what's it call it? The Tesla was invisible there if you didn't know, like you could see it. But if you didn't know, that means he won't target it. So I could fireball that no problem. So that was nice. That Tesla was definitely there for the quick fireball, 100%. I kind of wanted, like, oh man, that's not good going into the fire spitter. I can't pull him though with jelly active, but yeah, you don't want to be going into the fire spitter. I would have rather if I'd went to the other side where, it was opposite. Don't dive too far. The rage was, or that skeleton trap was perfect there to keep my warden from moving too far ahead at a time. But yeah, this fire spitter is just crushing my healers, so I'm going to try, see if I can get that down in time. I'll even invis right here. I got to keep those healers alive. Come on, warden, step up, step up, step up. I'll rage him up again. I got to get through this whole section. If he doesn't, we're cooked. Invis him again, just in case the healers were getting targeted. Okay, now I know he's safe. This is early, but I'm going to start my heroes so I can look away again, because I know they have a far route to go. My warden might walk outside the base, but also this goblin, okay, might have funneled him in, but no, that's good. Okay, because I know these heroes, yeah, they had a long path to go, kind of working through all those buildings before diving in, so that's why I started them a little earlier than usual. But, I mean, if you always can, earlier is better, so if you have the wherewithal to know that your warden's going to be fine and you can start them, then by all means, yeah, go ahead and do that. I'm actually going to rage right here into the king ability. Yeah, I just wanted them to kind of cruise through that. That's a beautiful wall break if that can hit. Just going to send the royal champion into the town hall. Probably didn't even need her since the super minions were getting in there. But yeah, this one is going to be crushed. That wall breaker, of course, didn't make it because there's too much stuff there. I don't know why I tried that. Yeah, I'll send in all 3 headhunters here. These are not going to get much value. The rocket balloons, since there's so many sweepers facing here. Poison onto the queen. The sweepers go down. Try and get onto this. Oh, good. We got headhunters still alive. I wasn't sure where all 3 of them went. Yeah, so that's a crushed attack. We love that. Super happy with that one. Let's pop on into another one here. Where's my clan castle? I don't know. I'll fill it here. Okay, we're going to be hopping on into another one here. There we go. Okay, once again, hitting this builder hut or this rage tower would be great value. Just coming into a fire spitter is not great. What do I got here? Fire spitters are kind of protecting that flame flinger value. There's ground expos anyway, so I don't think I'll be going for a flame flinger, even though you could get like these two, this inferno down here and ricochet cannon. That's not good enough for me. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to ward and walk. I'm having trouble with these plans, not going to lie. It's taking me all of the 30 seconds, but that's fine with me. As long as I get that 3-star, I'll take all the time it needs. Oh no, we don't like seeing the Wi-Fi logo though, I'll tell you that much. We're hoping that goes away in a second here, because that could be detrimental. I'll let my warden continue walking. Oh, okay, yeah, I was hoping he went to that archer tower. Try to relieve some damage from her things. This isn't good. I don't know why the Wi-Fi is still flickering. I'll invis right here. I want him to step up to the expo. Yep, that's beautiful for me. I'll take that value. Oh, nice. Good. The Wi-Fi logo's gone. You always hate to see that at the start of an attack. No way. I'll poison that just to try and slow it down enough. Don't you dare take down my healers. Nice. Oh, no way. It actually got it. Okay. I'm going to send my warden in with the heroes since he would die otherwise. I'm hoping he gets out of the expo range. Nice. That's no bueno. Start working down here. No way that air defense hit my baby dragon. Honestly, though, like, we got our fireball value, and my warden is, not going to be alive on his own, but he's alive. So we definitely could be worse off, and I've tripled with worse setups than this. I think what I'm going to do here, though, is queen ability early to try and get those healers. See if they can keep my warden alive, which I don't know if they're targeting him. No, they're not. Okay. I don't like the fact that my king just walked. I'll tell you that much as well. I might be able to sneak in behind this town hall with my royal champion, but I'm not going to pop her just for the town hall. I want her to get more value than that. King's going to go off right here. That's a good spiky ball, to be honest. 2 rocket balloons, all I'm going to use right here. Okay, I got my royal champion now working in. Her ability's going to take down all those defenses. She'll roll in. I'm going to rage her. She's going to be crucial on this back end. She works through the town hall incredibly quickly here with the help of the super minions. Invis on her. The fox goes down, which is a little Problematic. That would have been nice to keep up. Yep, invis onto her. She'll kind of surge forward here. Yeah, let's see what happens. This one's not looking like it's going to triple. Yeah, you just can't lose your healers on your Warden because he got no value after that. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to pick up this one. And that's okay. You know, you're not perfect every day. Most days I end up with one fail. You just do something wrong like this. You know, maybe I could have invested the freeze on the baby dragon, but I thought the poison would be enough. But, yeah, you know, it's too crucial to keep your healers alive, probably for me to have wanted just to save a freeze. It's not worth it. So I should have just gone ahead there and frozen it. But regardless, we'll go into the last one here. Okay. Let's see here. We got 4 ground bows. I'm already looking at them, thinking not much flame flinger value. Sometimes you can send rocket balloons into the wizard tower and then into that to take it down. But still there's this minion prince guarding, so I can only get this side, and that's just not good enough for me. So now I'm gonna look for the fireball. I'm thinking I think I'm gonna walk near this town hall. Not gonna lie. And I have a couple options here. I'm thinking I could fireball the town hall to get the clan castle plus both of those multi-target arch towers, or I'll be looking for the fireball actually directly onto this spitter. I just don't want to get into too much damage, which could easily happen here. So I want to see where my warden decides to go, because if he decides to go up, which he probably won't, yeah, then I wouldn't have forced him too much. Okay, he's about to pop the jelly right here. In 5 seconds, he goes to the bomb tower, now into the poison. Perfect. We're out of the multi-arch tower range, which relieves a lot of damage. And yeah, I can set up a very easy double invis, triple right there, just to go in and get it. Nice. We're going to get the monolith, multi. I think that's great value right there. I like, honestly, all of this is pretty fine, but if you think about it, like if I send my heroes into here, they're just not really going to get a nice path. They're going to go towards that ricochet cannon and around the base, and that just leaves a lot of time for all these defenses to shoot on them. They'll be fine, but I like they're going to walk right through this back end with no problems. So I'll wait for my warden to set up just a bit more. There he goes. Hopefully, really. So I was hoping the king did not get pulled over, but see how far I'm zoomed out here, just being able to watch both. Now I get the headhunter in. Headhunter took the world's worst path right there. Oh, great. Oh, well, there goes both of them. I'll freeze on the town hall just to be safe here. Yep. Zooming back into these guys. Yeah, the warden's definitely cruising through the rest of this area, though, and this one's going to be absolutely smashed. You know, I failed on the last one, which always sucks, but to absolutely smash the one after that, that's all you can do. You know, you move on from the fact that you made a mistake because you can't change it now. It's in the past, and you go on and crush the next one. That's the best way to rebound from a mistake. So that's really weird. I've never had my screen recordings end like that. I'll have to figure out why that happened. I think it was because it said I was getting a phone call. So I'm gonna have to work out. Like I've missed calls before with on do not disturb while recording. So I'm not really sure why that happened, but I gotta figure that out. So yeah, that attack cut off, and I'm really sorry about that. But I did get the 3-star there, as you can see. Yeah, my defense picks up right there, 1-star defense, and then 2 2-stars. So I'm definitely gonna go big positive on today. But yeah, you know, I'm trying to eliminate, like yesterday at 99%. Usually with Rocketloons, I've been getting 1 time fail a day kind of thing, averaging over 300, but around that 310 mark. Yeah, so I want to kind of eliminate that and become more consistent into just 320s with this army, because I could just use root riders and get 320 every day. I wouldn't fail. So yeah, I just use this one because it's fun, and I got to work on eliminating those fails. But yeah, I apologize for why that attack cut out. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I'm going to figure that out. Got to think about getting the gold pass as well here, because I think that skin is super sweet for the queen. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and if you have any questions, just type them in the comment. I'll always respond to those comments, and yeah, I hope you have a great day. Peace.